Hey, this is Daniel Gallagher from Daniels of Philadelphia Plumbing and Heating. Today I'm here to talk to you about water heaters. Typically the water heater calls are emergency calls. There's a leak in tank, somebody's basement's getting flooded out. And what I want to talk to homeowners today is how to isolate this issue to prevent further damage just until you call us and we do arrive. You have a hot side and a cold side. Your water from your domestic line comes through the cold side, goes down through the tank, heats up, and comes back out through the hot side. This is a ball valve on the cold side of the water heater, okay? What we're gonna do, we're gonna shut this valve off to stop the water coming from the domestic side, fill in this tank to alleviate that extra water coming out, spilling over until a plumber does arrive. So take hold of the valve and turn it off. It's gonna be in a horizontal position. Open it back up, it's a vertical position. Now on an old traditional gate valve, you're gonna see a handle here. Left is gonna open it, and right is gonna tighten it. And what's that going to do? It's going to isolate the water from going into your water heater and spilling out to prevent any further damage. As far as if you do have a gas unit, typically you're going to see a gas cock like this, 3/4 or 1/2 inch. You're simply just going to turn that gas cock to another horizontal position, and that's going to shut the fuel from entering this unit. In an event that you guys have an electric water heater, go over to your electric panel. Typically it's going to be a double 30, double 40 pole breaker. You're going to turn that breaker off, and that's going to stop the electric from getting to that unit. This is your gas valve for this 40-gallon water heater. Through here, you're going to have a small piece of pipe. It's going to vertically extend, and you're going to see most likely one of these type of valves, these gas cocks. What you want to do, vertical is open. We're going to turn that valve to a horizontal position like so. That's going to stop the gas from entering that unit. So at this point, we have the gas turned off, we have the water shut down, and water's still coming out of the tank onto your floor. So what do we do with that? Go into your garage or outside and get your garden hose. You're going to install it into this valve right here, this drainage valve. Snug and tightly. There's another couple types of valves. There's a gate valve on it. You're going to turn it to the left and open it up. This is a ball valve. You're going to turn this with a screwdriver in an upright position. And you're going to lower the hose to a low spot in your house or to outside so that water goes down and drains properly. And then you want to infuse air. This is your relief valve. You're going to open the valve like so. This is going to allow air to come in and help that water go down. Just like a Hawaiian punch can when you open them up as a kid, you'd poke one hole and it would gurgle, and you'd open up a secondary hole, let that air infuse and help drain, okay? At that point, once your tank's drained, your gas is off to the unit or your electric, there's no more water entering that tank. You can wait for the plumber to arrive and be stress-free about it. Thermal expansion, what is it? Have you ever heard of it? And what exactly is happening in your system? We service many areas, and every system's different depending on what water's coming in, what water pressure is coming in. Every township, their water pressure is different. Every street in the city of Philadelphia is different. We do a test on the water pressure coming in. We ensure if that system is closed or open. Now, in a closed system, when this water heater is doing its job and it's heating up, it's expanding and it's creating more volume. On an open system, that back water pressure can go back to the street and come back in where it's relieving pressure and bringing pressure in. On a system that's closed, that water pressure is going to expand, and this pressure relief valve here is going to start singing and going off on you. This is where these Watts thermal expansion tanks come in. We install these tanks, they're preset at 20 PSIs. We install the tank, and what it does, there's a bladder inside. When the pressure is increasing, it starts absorbing water and opens. As it decreases, it retracts, expands and retracts, expands and retracts. Okay? What this thing's going to do, it's going to save the life of the tank. It's going to prevent that pressure relief valve from going off, and it's also going to put a lot less stress on all your fixtures.